Hey, good evening there, my Facebook and YouTube friends. It's your buddy Hoppy, and what else? It's time for another episode of, you guessed it, It's All Bullshit. I cannot even begin to tell you how thrilled and happy I am to have this man sitting next to me here this evening. He is my first guest on Hoppy's It's All Bullshit.
Thank you, man.
And you know what? I mean, we have to hit a milestone at some time, and what not a better way to do it, but with this man sitting right here next to me, he needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. This is Tim from WTF Food Truck. You all know who he is. He's a living legend here in the town of Ewing. Tim, welcome aboard.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Glad to have you here.
It's all bullshit, but I'm really here, so it's not bullshit.
And you can always knock the fries out, so it's okay. It's
there you go, right?
Man, you know.
No.
There you go. So Tim, man, I gotta ask. I mean, like, what's doing in Ewing here? I mean, like, what? I mean, this place has changed in a matter of less than a year.
Dude, there's a lot going on, and we're gonna start with the basic stuff of what is doing in Ewing. You know, a lot of places closing, a lot of places opening, a lot of places changing hands, and a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff.
New beginnings are starting. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. But it's all bullshit.
It exactly is all bullshit. But look, I mean, from where you live, from where I'm at here at my house, I've noticed more sirens.
Yeah.
There's been a car chase.
Oh yeah.
We've had a drug bust at a local establishment, and again, I got to be correct here.
Right.
I'm not putting the establishment down. I'm not speaking bad about the employees.
Right.
We both patronize the place.
Yep.
We think nothing but good things about these people. So
and this is all public knowledge. I mean,
right,
it's not,
exactly.
It hasn't been in the paper. Well, not the Trentonian, which I find odd.
It wasn't in any paper.
Well, it was NJ.com, MLS.
Oh, it was on.
And,
That's right. Yes,
breaking news.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go there.
Yeah. But what the fuck is going on?
A lot. Tell me about the liquor store incident. You were at the liquor store the other day. Tell me about that.
Well, I actually was tonight. I went to go pick up some beverages. You know, I knew we were going to be doing the show.
Oh, yeah.
So I pull in over there by the Rite Aid, and there's this, I think it was a male or female, laid out on the ground. Ambulance was there.
Right.
People were crowding around. It's just the stuff that you normally don't see that you're starting to see now is starting to worry me. Like, what's going on here? What's the deal here? You know,
Right.
I mean, this
isn't. Do we even need another liquor store in Ewing? Like, there's a million liquor stores.
Well,
but
here's
anyway.
the big fucking question: is like, how many liquor permits are there?
Yeah, good question. I think the only
Are they
person
bringing
that
them
knows
in
that
from
is
other
Township.
towns that they've been in? Because I mean, there's only so many to hand out, and then that's it. Like when the Marriott was built, they wanted to put a bar.
Right.
Last thing I heard was, "Oh, there's no liquor license." Then all of a sudden, one appeared.
They just find them. But you know, in this township, I like to think of Ewing as Mayberry. You know, it seems a lot of people just want to complain, bitch and moan, and we're doing the same thing. But at least we're making light of it and being funny about it.
Exactly.
But, this is Mayberry, man. So it's a small town. We've all grown up here. We all know each other, whether we like each other or not, speak to each other or not. Or
we have roots here.
We have roots here. So we're Ewing dirt. You know, Ewing is in our DNA. It's in our dirt. It's in our fingernails, our feet, everything we do. So it's a strange place sometimes.
And it's a very strange place. And I mean, hey, listen, a lot of people that we went to school with, I mean, they moved on, they moved out of the area. I mean, we stayed true to our roots and everything that.
My main reason for staying here, Rich, was my mom and dad. My mom was deceased 22 years. Mm-hmm. My dad just recently passed 3-4 years ago. So I always said once they're gone, I'm out of here. But I find myself still here for good reasons, though.
I found myself still here because when I lived over by the high school when our kids were younger, they didn't want to leave because they had roots with their friends, and you always got to give a courtesy towards that.
Yes.
I mean, the kids have their friends, and you want them to be able to grow and go through their school years with them and graduate together like you and I did.
Yeah.
So 88 for sure, man. Yeah, definitely.
At least with our graduating year, no matter which way you do it, it's still the damn same.
Yeah, exactly. You hit that one right on the head for sure. But I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, we put our kids through. We went through school. We put our kids through school. But it's just the vibe has changed dramatically. It
has.
I mean,
a lot of the younger kids. I mean, when we were young, there was a little bit of camaraderie, but it seems like these young kids now are just like everybody's out for self. There's no. Like we used to hang at Parkway. We would hang at certain parks and stuff like that. we all got along, but these kids are just like all over the place. Like they don't even take the time to get off their phones and say hi to each other anymore.
Well, you had sections. You had the Prospect Heights, you had Lanning area, you had the West Trenton, you had
The red
Fleetwood
zone,
Village,
West Trenton.
the red zone. Yeah, exactly.
We'll
Now
talk
it's the
about
red
that,
zone.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, but you know what? Everybody from different areas, once in a while, all got together at a certain person's house and maybe got a party going, a house party. Parents went away.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody kind of congregated together,
tear
and we all
people's houses up.
we used to fuck shit up. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, believe me.
Yeah, man, that's some funny shit. But I think about like I always floated around in different areas. I was from an area called Churchill Greens, which a lot of people still don't know where that is. To the last neighborhood on your right before you go down 31 is before you get to the highway or Bull Run Road. That house, the church, the Lutheran church on the right, that was Churchill Greens.
No, well,
which a lot of people didn't know. It was the sub neighborhood to Hampton Hills. So a lot of people didn't realize that I lived there, and I was like, yeah, that's where I live. Why didn't you think I lived there? You know, because of the house or the neighborhood, or you know. My dad was like George Jefferson. We were rich. We didn't even know it.
Yeah. Again, don't judge.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen,
Rich in spirit, not rich in money.
There you go. See that? I like that. That's good.
Pinkies up for Carl Ruiz.
Absolutely, for sure. But yeah, I mean, are we heading in the right direction here? This
I don't
is
know.
the whole thing. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah. Where are we going with this?
Really.
Where we going? Left or right?
Left or right?
You going
Straight
up or
ahead,
down?
up,
Yeah.
down. Pull in the middle of the road.
Yeah. This guy in the traffic patterns. Somebody said the other day, "What's up with that guy Hoppy? He's always complaining about shit." I'm like, it's just like what's doing in you? It's the same damn thing.
Exactly. When you've made a point about something where when somebody has run into somebody and says, and they talk about the show, and next thing you know, the first thing that comes up, oh, yeah, he talked about that traffic pattern on Scotch Road.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, it's what I do.
It is what it is. I mean, it's Hoppy's all bullshit. That was the whole point of Hoppy talking shit. You know what I mean?
It's talking about a normal it's about a normal person's day, everyday bullshit in a normal person's life. I'll say that.
Right, exactly.
So,
and that's what I think people miss, man. We do it out of comedy, but I notice a lot of people, they more or less ask questions and complain and want to know what's going on. Sometimes it's best to get the information from the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
like I noticed the
agree.
other day, and I'm going to mention this place.
No, please.
They were talking about Pete's Steakhouse. Mm-hmm. And people were just asking questions and talking about it and saying this about that and this about that. Well, I just happen to know Keith Casey, and he's a really nice guy. And I don't care who doesn't like him. I don't care who didn't like his food. He had a 21-year run. That's hard, man. In the restaurant industry, and I know, I think it's
great. I mean,
it's
pumped it out.
hard to have a 21-year run. So, people saying, oh, he closed down, oh, he moved to Florida, oh, Bud Patel from HK bought the place. Or, da-da-da. Well, I'm not going to tell you what happened to the place, but you'll soon find out.
There's the mystery right there. And we're not
Did we
going to say
drop
too
something?
much more about
Did
that.
we drop something?
A
No, we didn't
bomb
drop
could have been dropped. It
Nah,
could have
no
been.
bomb. Actually, I didn't hear an explosion. I just heard a... That was it.
I like that. That was good. Yeah. So, see, there could be good things coming. So just hold on, relax. Don't be quick to judge.
That's it. And if you don't know what's doing in Ewing and you don't know what's going on in Ewing, just please don't recite anything that you're not sure of. Do your research. Fact find. Do some fact
do your
finding
homework.
before
Absolutely.
you start spewing the juice. You know what I mean? So to speak. Spewing the juice. We don't want to.
Couldn't have said it any better. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But one thing I have noticed is, and I want to bring this up real quick.
Please, by all means.
Freddy's. As you know, Mrs. Urbano, the daughter, she comes to our store and she talks to us. A lot of people didn't support Freddy's when they were, starting to go out and the business was declining. But now it seems like everybody's all up in arms, like, oh my God, I'm going to miss it. And then you got to support things when they're here. You know what I mean? It's just like supporting people when they're alive. Don't wait till something's gone or somebody's dead to get behind them and support them and say, oh man, that's ridiculous. You really look crazy when you do that. Just like with artists that die or actors that die. If you didn't support it when it was alive and up and running, keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean?
Don't show up on the day of judgment, basically.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
There you go. I like that. Don't show up on the day of judgment.
Yeah. If you supported Freddy's, as an example, if you supported Freddy's when the Urbanos owned it, you should have supported it when the Patels owned it. Because
whether you liked his brand or not.
Really gave it a good run.
Yeah, he did. And Bud's a good guy. I know him as well, too.
Yeah.
And businessman to businessman, people don't understand. If you don't own a business or run a business, it's easy to sit back and judge. I go to my job and punch in and punch out, but I don't have a job. I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm one of them people. So I really have a higher respect for business people. And a lot of people say, oh, this, that, and the other. Listen, unless you walk the mile in any man's shoes, especially as a businessman, it is tough to get up every day, get out there, grind, do what you got to do, be criticized by people. I wish as restaurateurs or just businessmen in general, I wish we could criticize the customers.
Absolutely.
There should be a rating system for the customers.
And
I gave you 1 star as a customer because you suck. You know what I mean? I didn't like the way you looked at me today. You came up, you didn't say good morning. You came up, you didn't say hello. So there should be a rating system that goes both ways with restaurants. And if you could judge us and critique us, we should be able to critique you and judge you as a customer. That'd be crazy, right?
I have nothing to rebuttal on that. I think that was well put. Absolutely, Tim. You're 110% correct on that, for sure.
And the whiskey made me say it.
That's it. So there you go, folks. You've had it in a nutshell. I mean, what's doing in Ewing?
Not to be confused with the other place.
Or right, or the other page,
Exactly.
or site, or whatever, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, we don't want to infringe on anybody's.
No. Hey,
anybody's
we always support.
Yes, we do.
We give props for sure. Yeah. I mean, we want to make sure that if people recognize us, and they recognize you, we have to recognize back as well. So
even if they're throwing darts, I've taken those darts and I've turned them into harpoons.
See that? There you go. So don't fuck with the big guy here.
There you go.
So, yeah. See. Hey, listen. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, a good act of kindness goes a long way. And please don't forget to check out WTF Food Truck. This man right here brings it, sells it, and is proud of it.
Yeah.
And
if not, just ride by and beat.
Ride by and beat. No. Stop in and pick up some stuff. Believe me, you're not going to be disappointed by all means. And also, if you do want to check out something different, please check out Rich
and Tim
Unleashed.
Two
middle-aged men talking shit. That is our brand new podcast that we have going on.
Yeah, man.
And so far, we've gotten very good results. We're doing it from a podcast app called Anchor.
Yes.
We are also on Spotify, and we are looking to also branch out into many more different sites as well.
I believe we started getting picked up on Tidal, and Stitcher has picked us up as well.
Yeah, I believe we did.
So we're starting to get some coverage, and we're not looking for everybody to get on board and understand it. But the thing about podcasting is people want to hear what's going on. Sometimes they just want to hear some people talking shit.
Yeah.
So why not?
That's it.
You got some time. You're riding in your car. You're on your way to work. Pop it on.
We're going to try to keep you entertained till you get to your destination and where you got to do.
And shout out to my sponsor tonight, Die Epic. All right, you can look them up as well. Dan's a local guy, originally from Hamilton, New Jersey. Now resides in Florida, and he's got a lot going on. So check out his brand as well.
Give him
Die
props.
Epic.
Right there. For sure. All right, folks, we're out. Take care. Peace.
Be good.